Hi, hello, salam, and welcome back to another video. Before I get started on this video, I gotta say, oh my days, man. This is the fourth attempt of making this video for you guys. The first three times I failed miserably. Things weren't working. It's the first time I tried to do it on the DSLR. It recorded, but it recorded in a different format, which you can't then convert into an MP4. And then the second time I tried to do it, the second camera was playing up, and then I just thought to myself, the third time I tried, the lighting wasn't working, and now I'm just thinking, you know what, I need to get this video out there for you guys, so I'm just going to do it and hope for the best. So hopefully you guys can see me, and hopefully you guys can hear me as well. So let's get cracking. So on today's video, I will be reviewing two cases, and you must be wondering, why two cases? Why not Raz? You split the video into two, review one at a time, you get more views, etc. If you have not yet seen the video of the iPhone 13 Pro review, then make sure you click the iCard up here somewhere, or I'll have it in my description below. So make sure you go and check that video out. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to see more content like that. So today's is reviewing or going over a brief summary of two cases that I bought for my iPhone. And you guys must be wondering, why did you buy two, Raz? One is sufficient, isn't it? It is, but I just like the design of both of them, and I got them, and both of them are different from each other. They give out a different vibe, they give out a different style. So I'm going to give you a quick review on both of them, tell you what I liked and what I don't like, and if you then should consider picking one of these up for your brand new iPhone, if you decide to get the iPhone, that is. So let's get started. So the first case is from a company called Nomad, and this is their modern leather case with MagSafe compatibility. So this case is made out of Horween leather, and it's vegetable tan leather from Chicago. It has an air bumper around it for a 10 feet drop protection, and that's something that I would not be testing out, so I can't give you a review on that. And it also has an integrated digital business card, which means you can add your digital business card, or if you want to add your social media profiles, you can do that by the chip, but that's something that I would not be looking at. This color is a rusty brown leather color, and over time this should then get darker, but like all leather, these will scuff up and mark up depending on how you use it. So every individual case will be different from one another. So your case might have more scuffs and marks than my one does, or my one could have more scuffs and marks than your one does. One thing I am worried about, because it's MagSafe integrated, I just don't want that horrible circle displaying on the back case on the leather especially, so I'm being extra careful on it. And the only MagSafe accessory I have is the car mount in my car, and I have to say it has been one of the best accessories I've picked up in a very long time. If you want to see a review on that one, then make sure you leave a comment below and I'll try and review that for you guys so you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, back to the case. So like I said, at the back you get the beautiful rusty brown leather, which does not wrap all the way around the case. It goes to the sides, and then on the sides you get the hard plastic, which is the air bumper, which gives you that 10 feet protection. Inside you got this beautiful suede material inside. As you can see, you've got the integrated MagSafe compatibility. I love the way that Nomad have put the logo here, and then that's the chip. On one side you can see got the power button, and this is it's got some grooves in it, so this is something different to what we are all accustomed to. So this got a nice little groove, grippy, kind of clicky texture to it. And then on the other side you've got a cutout for your mute button, and then obviously the two volume rockers. If you look at the bottom, you've got your cutouts for your charging port and your speaker grills. Now the one thing I have noticed is that this speaker grill cutout is equally cut on both sides. So if you already own an iPhone, then you are probably aware that one side of the speaker grills you get less holes than the other side, and most cases integrate to that design. And the two holes that you see on the sides, you can use like wristband or lanyards to wrap around the phone and keep it secure on your wrist if you wish to. That's something I won't be doing. Now moving on to the back, and this is where you get to see the black plastic camera bump ring. Wow, that's a mouthful, isn't it? Which has a lip to it, which means that it would protect your lenses when you put it flat down on a table or any surfaces. So that is it for the Nomad case. Let's talk about the second one. So the second case that I bought is a case from CASETiFY, and they've done a collaboration with Black X. Why I picked this one up as well, and this was the second order I placed for a case. The first one was the Nomad. The second one, I saw this and I loved it, to be honest. Visually, I just loved it. So you can see you've got the monograms at the back. You've got CASETiFY written on the camera bump. It looks nice in my eyes. I've also personalized it further by adding my initials. Do love the design, I'm not gonna lie. This is also a MagSafe compatible case. However, I am going to tell you straightforward now, I found compared to the Nomad very weak. Got some writing here that says that this case is made from 50% recycled material, which is nice to see, but let me tell you, because you can't feel it and I can, it doesn't look like it's made from recycled. This is actually a very solid case. Buttons are different, so you haven't got like a full-on button. I don't know how to describe this. You got some gaps in between the button, which makes it clickier. And again, same on the other side, where you've got the cutout for the mute button, and then you've got the volume rocker buttons, which is a similar design. And at the bottom, you've got the cutout for your speaker grills. And like I mentioned for the Nomad case, as you can see from this case, the cutout are precise to what the phones are. And again, you've got two holes here, which I also assume are for wristbands or lanyards. So those are the two cases that I bought, one from Nomad, one from CASETiFY. I would have honestly bought the saddle brown apple leather case if they sold it in that color. For some reason, they stopped doing that. They've got this orangey color out, which is poo in my opinion, and I don't want to be carrying poo in my pocket. So I had to look around, and Nomad were the company that came up with the best reviews. When I looked at the case online, the pictures of it just was so pleasing to my eyes, and I really wanted it. So I like the combination of having that rusty brown leather combined with the black aesthetics to go with it. And then while I was waiting for that, because that came all the way from America, so I was browsing for accessories for the 13 Pro, and I came across the Black X edition from CASETiFY. I like the whole monogram and the ability to add your own initials or any sort of text, actually, to give it that little personal touch to it. Unfortunately, that as well took about 3 weeks to be delivered all the way from Hong Kong, so it was a long wait. The choices obviously will be yours, what you want to go for. Do you want to go for a classy look, or do you want to be out there with that little personal touch to it? I couldn't resist, so I got both. So I will be probably interchanging the cases here and there. So now that we've seen what the cases look like, let's do the fitting test and see how they fit. So starting off with Nomad, put the phone in from the bottom up and it clicks straight in. I've gone for the graphite this year, so it goes well with the rusty brown color. Taking it off is quite simple as well, without any issues. Now let's move on to the CASETiFY, see how that is. Because this is built so solid, it scares me when I put my phone in here and take it out. Because as you can see, when you try and put it in, it's a struggle. You have to really force it in, and I get worried if it's scratching the phone or not. Same again when I'm trying to take it out. It's such a difficult task, but it is what it is, and you just got to be extra careful with it. But for those of you that are a little clumsy, and that sometimes I can be, then I wonder if this will actually damage my phone. And you're actually buying a case not to damage it, to obviously protect it from damages. So that's something to consider. But apart from that, yep, the phone fits well. All the buttons are clicky. Both of the cases have a slight raise to the front as well. That should protect your screen. But like I've mentioned, if you're investing a lot of money in an iPhone, then the first thing you would do is put a screen protector on, unless you're brave. Those were the two cases that I've got, and I'm not gonna lie, I do like both, and I'm happy that I've made both purchases. Now, if I was to pick between the Nomad or the CASETiFY, I think Nomad edges it for me. So for time being, Nomad will be my go-to case. So there you have it, guys. That is the end of my quick little review on both the cases, and I'll have the link for both of the companies below in the description. So if you're looking into buying them, you know where to find it. I'll see if I can find Amazon or eBay links, because when I first ordered, when the phone came out, these were very hard to get hold of, I think because of manufacturing and delivering issues. So it took a while for it to get delivered. So hopefully now they should be quite accessible to the public. Like always, if you enjoyed today's video, then make sure you smash that like button. Consider joining the journey, because 60% of you that are watching the video, yes, you are not yet subscribed. Is either you dislike my videos, which is fine, then hit the dislike button, because then at least I know those subscribers that are not liking my videos, they are hitting at least the dislike button. Or you just want to be silent viewers. Please, please, please don't be a silent viewer. Please consider joining the journey so you can see contents like this one. Share it with your friends and family. If anyone's bought the new iPhone, maybe they're in the market for a new case, and maybe this video will help them out. Till next time, stay safe, stay blessed. I rest my cases. Peace.